In this video, I will be describing the flowchart idea that we have created to date for the use in our sumo robot. As seen here, a picture of the flowchart that we have created. We've created it using two different digital input switches, which would be push to make switches, and they'd be the reason behind this was to have an idea of two different functions, so that if we found during a battle that, say, turning one direction didn't work for us, that we could change it and swap to a different direction. Here now we'll go into Circuit Wizard and we'll be able to see with a bit more clarity the program itself. So we can see here from our start block we come down to D7, our digital input, and once that is pressed, it will carry us down to our first motor block here, and as I can see, M3 is going forward and M4 is going back. This will cause the robot to turn on itself in the hope of searching for our opponent. That brings us down to our analog block here, A0. When our robot has spotted an opponent, it will trigger the analog properties here, due to the close proximity of the opponent, cancelling, moving on to the next motor block, cancelling the rotation of the motors, and then driving forward, attacking our opponent. What is important at this stage is not to go out over the edge of the sumo ring, which leads us on to our next two analog blocks here. The two blocks have the same function but worked off two separate LDR sensors. Each one will be placed in the front two corners of the robot. When these LDR sensors come in contact or come near the white edge on the sumo ring, it will trigger the range here, causing the analog block to move down through yes onto our motor block, and as we can see here, M3 and M4, our two motors, are spinning backwards. This will reverse the robot and keep us on the track, away from the edge, from falling off. This will happen for 4 seconds until our process is ran again up to our rotation kind of hunting mode, and it'll carry through in the hope to find and to push our opponent out of the ring. As we can see up here with our motor block, our very first motor block, M3 is going forward and M4 is going back. You will be able to see the difference to our lower kind of program here is M4 is going forward and M3 is going back. The only difference in this is that in one half of the program the robot is turning left, and in the other half of the program the robot is turning right. This may give us an advantage over our opponents, as if we see in the first round of battle that they turn left or right first, we can adjust accordingly and hopefully use this to our advantage and get a first move put in before our opponent does. If there's any questions, feel free to contact myself or Aidan, and we'd be happy to give an explanation of anything else that you may like to know. Thank you very much.